Okay, question 10. We have a cumulative frequency graph that goes up to 80. So 80 films that we are going to try and find the interquartile range for. Now the interquartile range is the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. So if we've got 80 films, the halfway film would be the 40th film, which would be our median. The upper quartile is 3/4 of 80, so this would be the 60th film would be our upper quartile, and the lower quartile would be 1/4 of 80, which is 20. So the upper quartile and the lower quartile, the 60th and the 20th films, we want to know how long each of those films are. So we go across to the line and down. We're looking at the black lines here, across to the line and down for the upper quartile and the lower quartile. The upper quartile comes out to be, I think, about 123. The lower quartile comes out to be about 103. So the interquartile range is the difference between these two values. Looking at on the axes there, which when we do the calculations is an answer of 20. I think in the answer scheme they'll accept an answer between 19 and 21. The second part of the question, more than 35% of the films are 120 minutes long. So we look where 120 minutes long is on the graph here, and we find out by going up and across that would be the 55th film. Now all of those films up to 55 are lower than 120 minutes. So 55 out of the 80 films are 120 or below. Working out what 55 over 80 is as a fraction, sorry, as a percentage, is 55 divided by 80 times by 100. 68.75% of the films are 120 minutes or below, which leaves us with 31.25% above 120 minutes, which means that the statement more than 35% or above is incorrect.